Episode 4, Cambridge, suggested by Richard Earth. I've set my little DJI pocket powered gimbal camera up on the front of Muriel, and now we're off to go and do a bit of exploring around this city because I don't know anything about it at all. The facts that I shall be quoting have been gleaned from the Visit Cambridge website, and you'll find more if you look that up. The University of Cambridge celebrated 800th anniversary in 2009, so it is now 813 years old. It was founded in 1209 by a group of scholars fleeing from Oxford, making it the world's fourth oldest surviving university. The city's name is known around the world, but it wasn't always called Cambridge. In the Middle Ages it was known as Grantabridge, meaning the bridge over the River Granta, one of the sources of the River Cam, after which of course the city is now named. Well, to get to our first point of interest, we follow the side of the river for about a mile and then turn off and wend our way through some back streets. Cambridge is a cycling city of the UK, and I can well believe that because there are hundreds of bikes. It's like being in the Netherlands. It's no secret that the city has been home to some of the world's most brightest minds. But did you know that a staggering 121 affiliates of the university have been awarded the Nobel Prize since 1904? On the lighter side of life, Cambridge has served as the backdrop for many films and TV series, from the obvious such as Chariots of Fire, The Theory of Everything, and ITV's Grantchester, to the more unexpected, including, would you believe, the Pirates of the Caribbean. But now for the backstreet bit of our trip, just looking for this first point of interest. And there it is, the Mathematical Bridge. It's a part of Queen's College. It's something of an architectural feat, using exclusively straight pieces of timber to create an elegant arched appearance. There's a long-standing myth that no screws, bolts or nails were used in the making of this famous bridge, but that's nothing more than a local legend. Now we're going to venture into the centre of the city, the heart, and take a look at some of the beautiful buildings and this wonderful place. In this part of the city, most of the shops are individuals, none of your chain store stuff, and it's lovely to see. And here's something interesting. It's the Corpus clock. It depicts a golden, grasshopper-like monster eating time. Unlike a traditional clock, it has no hands, but you can tell the time by using the 3 rings of LEDs, which denote hours, minutes and seconds. Unfortunately, due to the reflection, I don't know that you'll be able to see the LEDs, because they were a little bit faint. We're just approaching the main market square now, and there is an outdoor market. And there are a lot of empty stalls. I don't know whether they're just not in use or they hadn't been set up yet. And then there was this. One of Cambridge's most eye-catching pieces of public art is the Snowy Far sculpture in the marketplace. Created by Gary Webb It is in memorial for Walter Snowy Farr, MBE, an eccentric resident of the city who was known for busking and raising money for Guide Dogs for the Blind Association. This imposing gas lamppost, which I believe dates back to the 1800s, is in the centre of Parker's Piece, which is an open area, and it bears the words "Reality Checkpoint," believed to be a reference to the end of the university bubble and the beginning of the real world, aka the rest of the city. And did you know that Cambridge has a good claim to being the birthplace of the beautiful game, football? A group of students set about creating a formal set of rules to football on Parker's Piece in 1863, creating the so-called Cambridge Rules, which would go on to form the codes implemented by the Football Association. You can read all the rules, but you'll have to stop the video to get it all in, and then you'll know how to play football. Well, I spent the night in a quiet little cul-de-sac along with a few other vans, with my back of Gwendolen right against the fence overlooking the River Cam. So I had plenty of entertainment. There were loads of boats going up and down, boats of all sorts as well. And we're almost opposite the Cantabrigian Rowing Club. In my last term at Wallingford Grammar School, I got quite involved with the rowing. I rowed bow in the B crew, I coxed the A crew, and for a while I coaxed the junior crew. So to watch other people do it now brings back a lot of memories.
Very cheap liver tours.
Yeah. And finally, one interesting little fact is take a wander around Cambridge between spring and autumn, and you might be greeted by the sight of cattle roaming freely in the parks and green spaces. These urban cows are part of a centuries-old tradition which allows farmers to graze livestock on common spaces. Now that's it. That was my visit to Cambridge. I hope you enjoyed it. And thanks for watching. Bye bye all.